Welcome back to Breakfast Television. We're getting you ready for back to school season here on BT. Staying with us this morning of today's parents, Sasha Emmons. We have the kids outfitted and now we're dealing with teacher. This can be a huge issue because as we were just discussing, the teacher is your child's world for that school year.
They are, and really the teacher is your partner in your kids' education. They're the one that's seeing your child day in, day out. They have a lot of information on how your kids interact with their peers. They can be a tremendous resource, but you have to approach them the right way, get the relationship started off on the right foot.
Right. Okay, so how do we do that? What do you want to do in some of those first interactions?
Okay, so one thing you want to make sure that you don't do is don't bring up things at drop-off or pickup. Those are transition times. So if you venture into a conversation about some issue that your child is having, she's trying to transition, 20 or 30 kids into starting the day and getting things off on the right foot. It is not the right time to chat. So email, call, set up a time to talk. That's separate when she can really give you and your child her full attention. That's not, it might be the most natural time. It might feel like the most natural time to you, but it doesn't work for the teacher. Right.
Okay. That's a good one for sure.
So another thing is you want to make sure that you actually follow the rules. Yes, the rules apply to you. So
that's a hard one for me
sometimes, especially if there are parent volunteers who spend a lot of time in the school, they may feel like, oh, the kiss and ride, I don't really need to follow that rule. I can just park wherever I want. I don't need to buzz in. I can just, disregard the safety rules. Those rules are there for a reason, and you're setting a bad example for your kids and for other parents if you don't follow the rules. So follow the rules that everyone has set out, even if you're president of the PTA.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, they're there for a reason. That's the modeling that behavior is so important for the kids.
They are, and especially with safety, you want your child to be safe. And so if you, if every parent is kind of thinking, hey, not me, I don't really have to follow that, then all of a sudden you have a really unsafe situation.
You sure do.
Yeah.
And you also don't want to model for your kids that breaking the rules is okay either, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Another thing that parents do that drive teachers bonkers is they kind of make snide little comments about summers off. I mean, that's something that teachers always complain about. But the truth is, teaching is really a job unlike very many other jobs. If I need to run out and get a coffee during the day, I can. If I need to leave early because my child has a doctor's appointment, I can.
Yes.
If I need to go to the bathroom, I can. But, teachers are on all day, and they really deserve those summers off. Oftentimes they're also developing themselves, taking courses, doing coursework, and they really don't appreciate those comments that kind of make it seem like, hey, they don't work that hard.
That's right. I come from a family of teachers, and let's be clear, that time off is time for them to recharge, and when your teachers recharge, that benefits you and the child.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true. And then just make sure that you get in everything that they ask you to. Get the forms in on time. They ask you to, send in the sunblock with their name on it. Get that in. Get in the change of clothes. You may think, hey, it's just me forgetting, but if 30 parents forget, that's 30 reminder emails that she needs to send out, and that takes time away from other things that the teacher could be doing. So you want to just make sure that you're really on top of that stuff so that she doesn't need to spend her time nagging parents.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, again, that's modeling really good behavior for your child as well, right?
Absolutely.
Look, okay, your teacher wants this, I'm going to get it in on time.
Absolutely. And then you don't have to worry about it either.
That's right.
Just get it done on the day that it comes home. Those permission slips,
what I do.
Just do it the day they come home.
As soon as I see it, I'm like, hey, I clear everything, and I sit down at the homework table with the kids, and I just do forms. They're doing homework. Mom's filling out forms.
Mommy and Daddy's homework, that's for sure.
That's Mommy and Daddy's homework, exactly. Terrific. Sasha, thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wonderful tips all the way around. Have a great back-to-school season.
Thank you. You too.